So, good afternoon everyone. In today's class, I am here to present on the topic grouting techniques in building maintenance. So, before going to the topic, let's recollect what grouting is. Grouting is a process of short creating which is used for repair of cracks in structures such as masonry, retaining walls and other residential and commercial buildings, so that a concrete paste is injected into the crack so that we can achieve durability, strength, watertightness and restore the original strength of the structure. So during this process we may face different challenges. In order to address the challenge, here we are going to implement design thinking based approach so that we can address the problems faced by various site engineers in order to implement the process of grouting in construction. So, over to you people. Harinandini will insist upon empathize stage of design thinking.
I am going to tell about empathy. It can be achieved through following activities like connect site visits to observe structural cracks, seepages and voids, and then interview building opponents to understand recurring leakage or dampness issues, and then discuss with maintenance teams about challenges such as grout material handling, setting time and accessibility, and last collect data on environmental conditions like temperature, moisture, exposure influencing grout performance.
Okay. You have well explained what are the pain points usually the construction workers face during the process of grouting. The process of grouting previously cannot be achieved due to improper skilled workers and also workmanship. Now it can be addressed by the process of design thinking, and the pain points is well explained by Harinandini. And over to the problem statement by Sujin.
To clearly define the real maintenance challenge that needs solving. The problem that the building maintenance team faces frequent network due to the poor compatibility of ground materials with existing structures, leading to leakages and the reduced durability. The main focus we need to take on this was material selection, like simultaneous exposing chemical ground preparation and bonding strength, application techniques and tools, workers safety during grounding. The outcome of design is a focused design challenge such as how might we develop an efficient, durable and user-friendly grounding method or repairing cracks in making concrete structures.
Well explained, Sujan. So we have defined the exact problem statement, that is material selection and the proper method and proper use of the grouting materials. So the main major problem is what material we have to select.
Objective brain wisdom and visualization process innovation for techniques. Smart down the injection with control flow rate. ECO friendly or helpline of material. Modular equipment for injection repair area. Technique based workflow. Equipment for technique.
Okay. So we'll explain the different ideation methods in order to improve the process of grouting. So next is prototyping. So after applying all this, we have to develop a real-time prototype so that the process of grouting can be easily facilitated. So you can explain the prototype stage.
In prototype, our main objective is to transform ideas into tangible small-scale models or process for testing. For example, we can create a simple slab with 3 different cracks for experimentation to prepare these test setups to compare texture and modified grouting. And for sample models, we can also use cement grout and add micro silica for better bonding low viscosity epoxy grade for deep penetration.
Thank you for explaining the prototype stage. After building the prototype, we have to go for real testing whether the process is feasible or not, and the outcomes we can ascertain only with the help of testing stage. So over to you. You can explain the testing phase of design thinking.
To validate the effectiveness of proposed rounding solution, testing method, bonding test, water tightening test, and compressor strength test. To collect the feedback from the site engineer and maintain worker and easy to use, time efficient and fast.
Okay, we'll explain testing method. In this method, we are going to test about the various factors. One is compressive strength, water tightness, and bond strength of the grouting material. So, if all the three parameters are satisfied, the purpose of grouting is solved, and the building can be repaired to a greater possible extent, providing more durability and serviceability for future use. So thank you everyone. This is the design thinking model we have applied to the grouting process in building maintenance. Have a good day.